doing, people? This is the second episode of the Never Give Up Basketball Podcast. Today we're going to talk about take the right path in your basketball career. How do you do that? Basketball is a journey. You can start at 8 and you can finish at 40 years old. It's a very, very long career, and you can take different paths. Some to destruction, some that's going to lead you to accomplish your goals. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few steps, a few strategies for you to walk within your journey in the right path. Okay, to be successful and accomplish what you want to accomplish. This doesn't matter. You could be a high school player, you could be in college, you could be a pro, you could be in middle school. There's a few steps, a few points that I really want to talk about. Number one is finding a program with a winning culture. I think that's probably at the top of the list, because once you're in an environment where winning is number one, and you're around coaches that have a lot of experience that can give you advice, and seeing a lot in the game of basketball, you're gonna be successful. Okay, they're gonna be able to correct you and mentor you. I talked about this in our first episode, but it is extremely important. I think it's good. I had the opportunity to play with a winning program when I was young in high school, and it took me where I am today. It was a good base. You compete every day with players that's better than you, at the same level as you, and all you could do when you within that environment is develop. Now, once you're in that environment, you need to create good habits, create a routine, train. Like I said, train, lift, and create a. Basketball is tricky. It's funny. Like, they say you're a professional when you're done with college, when you're like 22, 23, but for me, I think that you really a pro at a young age. When you're like 12, 13, and you put it in your head that basketball is what you want to do, at that point you're a pro, because everything you do is going to be affected by basketball. School, relationship, family, going out. You're going to have to put basketball within the equation. So, yes, find a program and work hard and get better. I talked about this in the first episode, but I'm bringing it back to it. But what do you do now that you're within a good program? Be coachable. Number one, be coachable. You're around coaches that have a lot of experience. Do not be the player that's always with an attitude and cannot be coached. The coaches are there to help you. They love it. Don't play the victim, and come to practice every day with a good attitude, a working ethic. And as you're doing that, you'll develop. As you're doing that, you're gonna become a better and better player. The goal, really, when you're in high school, when you're in middle school, when you're in college, is to reach your full potential. Okay, so let the coaches coach you so you can reach that full potential. All right, don't be the type of player that's gonna come to practice like, oh, he don't like me, oh, we're doing this, complaining and this and that. No, everybody want to win. Everybody want to get better. Everybody want to develop. The coaches are there to help you develop and reach your full potential. Always remember that. All right. Number one, I said find a winning program. Why? Because some players, I don't think there's anything wrong with joining a losing program or a program that isn't at the top of the list, because obviously you're going to have more opportunities to play and everything. But the development, to me, is important. The development. Don't take the easy way out and join a mediocre program, a mediocre team where you know you're going to have stats, where you know you're going to be able to perform. No. It's okay to join a winning team, even though you're not playing much. You still be able to develop in practice. All right. that's what I really wanted to touch on. The difference between a player that's playing for a mediocre program or average program and scoring like 20 a game, or a player that's playing for an elite academy, an elite team, an elite AAU team, and he's averaging maybe 6 points. All right, you go into an average program. Yes, you're performing, but are you getting better? The goal is to reach the full potential that you have. You're gonna be able to do that practicing with players that's on the same or higher level as you. All right, that's how you're gonna get better. Competing every day in practice, being on your P's and Q's. Like, you go to a bad high school or something, you maybe average 25 or 20 a game, but at practice, nobody can guard you. Like, you do pretty much whatever you want. Is that beneficial to you? No. Always think about the journey. Basketball is a long journey. Basketball, you can play until you like late 30s, 35, 36, 37, 38. Reach your full potential. That's what the message I really want to send today is to reach the full potential that you can have. Because you don't want to finish your basketball career with regrets. That's the last thing that you want. You don't want regrets. You want to feel like you did everything that you could when it's all said and done. Yeah, man. I've been playing basketball for a long time. I'm in my late 30s. I'm 34, and my perspective of the game has changed a lot. But I'm grateful that I've played for that long. I love the game, and I'm working to my full potential. And you should do the same. That way, when I'm done playing, I'm 45, 50 or something, I'm like, oh, in my basketball career, I did everything I could to be the best. And you should do the same, alright? So this is it for this episode. I really enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Please subscribe, please follow, please support. This is new, but hopefully it'll get bigger. I'm counting on you guys to help us grow this channel into something good for the basketball community and the players that want to develop and need advice and need strategies. All right, so I'll see you for the next episode, fellas.